Both of you just go and do these things endlessly behind each other's backs and then justify. You just do things.
Someone has to.
You're suggesting she doesn't.
Sense of finding a career, finding something more stable. In that sense, no, she's comfortable.
Who said I'm comfortable?
You're comfortable. The kids were in daycare.
Working
We were
from
paying for
home,
daycare.
what?
If you would have maintained those 2 clients throughout the pregnancy, we wouldn't have been in the situation we're in.
That baby wouldn't have been alive if I was with both of those clients.
One thing I'm picking up is that you can never be wrong. Oh, why is he such a little ass? This was so correctable until we got to the cars, and now we're. The tools to change your life have just been upgraded. Download my budgeting app, rebranded to DollarWise today, and start your free trial. Sign up for the annual version, and I'll send you my budget-friendly cookbook that can't be purchased anywhere else, and I'll personally sign it and mail it directly to you. Download the DollarWise budgeting app today and take advantage of your free trial.
Hi, my name is Ava. I'm 26.
Hi, I'm Logan. I'm 26, and we're from Fort Myers.
And this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming over from Florida, guys. Fort Myers, it's not like one of the cheaper areas to live for sure. Kind of depends. Hopefully you guys are doing well. What are you doing for a living, Ava? You're right in front of me.
I'm a registered behavior technician, RBT.
Cool, RBT. Mm-hmm. All right. What are you making in that position?
So my client has 30 hours, so we only work with the amount of hours our client receives.
Sure,
so
but what are you making in that position?
Making 30 an hour.
What hits your account per paycheck, and what is that per paycheck cycle?
$1,800 every 2 weeks.
Okay. And you, Mr. Logan?
I'm also on RBT.
Did we meet in school?
No.
Little RBT school?
No. High school, sweethearts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, 26. Okay, cool. Sure. And are you $30 an hour?
Yeah, same $30
Good.
an hour.
How many hours a week are you at?
Around 56 or 55.
Why do they like you so much?
Because I have 2 clients.
Little sexism?
No.
No.
Oh, look at those tits. Gross. Let's get her less hours.
No.
Based on the clients, they can have only a max of 30 hours per client. It's what the client gets approved for.
And you don't want more client. Do you have kids?
Yes.
It's not that we don't. Yeah, we have.
You do have kids?
Yeah.
That would be a good answer. Why? Before we learn about the kids, what hits your account bi-weekly?
A little over 3,000.
3,200.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, to answer for him.
Mm-hmm.
She knows.
Yeah.
You don't know. You're not the knower.
Yes, I know a bit. She's the one who plans it all out.
Okay. So what made you take control and be the planner? That's $10,000 a month. That's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Even Fort Myers. We're doing. You're well above the median. That's for sure. And this is net. This isn't even gross. We're $120,000 a year net. Delicious, wonderful. You're working hours to get that for sure. What are the kids? What are the ages?
3, 6, and 10 months.
Wait, 3, 6. You have that many kids?
3 kids.
Yes, 3 kids.
6-year-old, 3-year-old, and 10 months.
Me. Well, you better be making good money then. That's expensive. What the? Colton's telling me you just lost one of your clients.
Yes.
Would that not be impacting on your income?
Yes, but
Why'd you not even tell me that?
Because I have something in the works. It should be starting.
And the works should be? Okay,
Yes.
in the works and should be are not, they are.
Yes, but it's probably within the next 2 weeks.
Probably, should be, in the works, probably.
You never know with the process.
Yeah.
Lots of.
That's the problem with this career field. It's like this. It's up and down nonstop. And you can have a client, you could lose them next week.
Sure,
Yeah.
sounds like you lost one. You're shaking your head. I feel like.
We've been in this line of work for 2 years. So we've been up and down. It's very hard to maintain 2 clients. So basically the only way we can explain is that you can have a morning client and an afternoon.
So is 6'4" not going to be consistent then?
Yeah.
Well, what do we consider consistent for the income of the house, if not 10?
Meaning it would be about 72.
Okay, that's still not bad.
Yeah.
So 72 to 10,000. How often are you getting this 10,000?
It depends. That's the issue. It could be, so you have the same client for years and years.
Okay, you've been in it for 2, so.
Yeah, so in the 2 years, I've maintained my clients for the most part. I had 2 clients. Probably out of the 2 years, maybe.
Well, I have to fact check. Is that true?
Yeah.
Because he's already lost my trust a little.
No, it's true.
Okay,
I'm the
gaining
one
my
that's
trust
only
back.
had
That's
one.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, high school sweethearts, we love it. You guys started right away. Yeah, popping out the kids. How long have you guys been married?
3 years.
3 years, yeah.
3, 4 this year.
Why the kid so long before marriage?
Yeah, 19.
19.
Yeah.
19
Sure.
with our first.
That's how old my mom was when I was born. Yeah, it's not thrillingly easy, but you guys are obviously doing well. Income, your age. But again, why the kid before marriage? Whoopsie.
Reckless behavior.
Stuck
Yeah.
it in the wrong hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
happens.
just it happened. I already knew I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life. I loved her, and
Just not getting all the legal protections and tax advantages that come with marriage.
I wouldn't say it's always an advantage to be married. And
Well, what's the not? You're right. If you think a divorce is incoming, it's probably not. What would the not advantage be?
well,
Because there's lots of protections with inheritances and debt settlements and whatnot,
I don't know,
including automatic things that happen if you're married versus if you're not at time of death.
It just took a minute to get to it to be able to do.
What's the advantages of not being married or the disadvantages of being married that you're advocating for?
I wouldn't say I'm advocating for, but benefits
you
at the
said it
time because
existed.
when we were living together.
Well, I'm not too concerned about that anyway because you guys are married now, so it's not like that's a big deal. What's going on? What are we talking about today?
Well, we are trying to figure out how we should pay off our debt, figure out emergency savings,
Sure.
and to try to save for our kids
Yeah,
and
and
retirement just because we're 1099.
Those are all pretty good, but what is going on?
Yeah, well, we're 1099 and we owe taxes to the IRS.
So now
We're
with the
about
taxes,
10,000.
with the
Back
debt
taxes?
that we
10,000? Is this future or back?
this
No, this
we
was
just did it
2024.
This last year.
You know, we're almost done with this year, right? You know, in a couple weeks, we are in Q4 of this year, right?
Yep.
1099 for 2 years. Are you guys not paying estimated quarterlies?
No, it was just one. It was just last year. It's just we did the extension.
no,
we
we're
followed
not.
the extension.
Yes, you're
no,
not
the
paying
quarterlies. No, we're not.
So what are you going to do this upcoming year? Because if you can't even pay last year's taxes, what the fuck are you doing in a few months?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
trying to
it's-
figure out how we should.
And what did you figure out?
Well, we did a payment plan.
10,000. What did you pay, if anything, last year in taxes?
We only paid
No.
600 at the time.
Why?
Because we started
We started
working
the
towards the
job
end
end
of,
of the year
of
before.
that
You've been
year.
doing this for 2 years. That is not lining
We
up at all.
started in August of 2023.
Well, we're talking 2024 taxes, so I'm confused.
So 2024, yes, we didn't. We only owed because for the 2023 we paid 600. That's what we paid for our taxes because we had
started end of-
W-2s at the
I'm
time.
asking why you didn't save anything aside for taxes last year. I'm asking why we owe money to the IRS right now. They're in chat. They always are. Hello.
When
Yeah.
I'm doing well. It's okay. You look at them.
we went over spending for sure. Wife wanted a bigger house.
Oh, you got a new house?
No,
we
rent.
upgraded houses when we're not paying taxes? We're not paying taxes. We're upgrading housing.
Yep.
What bedroom? How many bedrooms did we have? Let's try to justify this. Let's see if I can.
It was a
excuse.
3-bedroom townhouse, but we were
2?
living with my mom.
Yeah.
So
Are you still?
When we
We
moved to
still
the bigger
were up to
house,
2 months
Okay,
ago.
so what
Yeah,
did
we just moved
we?
again.
How many bedrooms did we go up to?
we went into 4 bedrooms.
Okay, so we upgraded to 1. Listen, 3. I mean, I'm vibing with that, but not if we're not paying our taxes.
Like, yeah, agreed.
I'm vibing with it, but not if we're not paying our taxes.
yeah.
So, in this household, when it comes to money, when it comes to communication, purchases, upgrading housing, I mean, it already has kind of been established that you seem to be the one that knows what's going on, and dude's kind of on the back burner. Also, aggressive forehead lines at 26. You gotta, it is either Botox time or you gotta stop upping those.
It's all good.
Okay.
Stress. I'll
tell
take
them
it.
that all the time.
Nah, it's not stress. That's you doing this. Okay, sorry. The actual important thing. What is the dynamic like in the communication around finances in this house? Give us some insight before we dive into the numbers.
So I'm the one that budgets everything. I know exactly what comes in since I have access to most of the accounts.
Why is it just you? Why is it Queen Ava? Is that right? Is that what we called you? Yes, Queen Ava. Why?
Mentality, just my mentality
She likes
now of
controlling
control.
everything.
How do you feel about that? I mean, this is your guys' future, married for a while, 3 kids.
Well, so I'm gone most of the time. I'm always working. I'm out of the house 12 hours, Monday through Friday.
Great, but that's Monday through Friday, giving you 2 days. And also a budget could be 1 day a month, 2 hours in that day.
I trust her, and I know that she knows what she's doing.
You trust her. You know you're on the show because you're right? You know no one comes on the show unless they're right?
Absolutely.
So where's that trust?
Well, so it's gotten better over the years. So now is when she's taken initiative the last year and a half or so, where she's been.
This is better?
Yeah. She used to be spending.
Oh, she says no. See, you don't know what's going on, guy.
No. I didn't get more on top of it up until maybe 6 months ago, 5 or 6 months ago. I mean, I kind of budget just based on what's due during that time, either credit card minimums, anything for our kids.
And does he have to ask permission every time he purchases something? Like, how does that look?
No, I just tell him what he has left over after he makes his payments.
And how does that go? After he makes his payments?
So
yeah, we have
combined?
No, we have separate accounts.
Why? What's the point? What's the intent?
So,
similar income, similar job, similar age.
But since we have to have business accounts,
and
it's separate companies, we can't be in the same company because we're different.
Can't be.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's another reason why.
That's the only right to receive our paychecks from the agencies.
Okay. That's fine.
The only thing is that he will end up, making purchases, big purchases, without me knowing.
But how does that make sense if you're telling him how much is left over?
Credit cards?
Business credit cards?
No. This is
again, why do we not have, how can she do a budget? If the business is separate, I get it for legal and pay reasons. Why is she not having insights into the credit cards if she's the one budgeting for the household? What are the purchases? How much and how often? What is this?
It was a one-time thing. So we moved again recently, and we were living in a living room in my parents' house because I'm going back to school in January, and my mom also works in this field, so she knows how inconsistent it is. So they asked us to move in. We were building efficiency, and I helped with some of the purchases. So I purchased, it was like $1,500 on Home Depot.
What?
Tile for everything.
Why would your wife not know? Even if it's a good intent purchase, if she's budgeting the household.
It was on that day. I didn't think anything. I didn't think of that. I didn't think to talk to her about it right away because we had.
I was at home. He left me at home with the 3 kids with his mom in the house.
I've been doing the construction. I've been doing the construction with my dad.
She says it's not just one time that you get enticed easily, constantly. So I don't know what the you're talking about. One time.
I saw it as a purchase to be able to help us.
Sure.
And
to not communicate with the person that's managing the finances of the house?
We're saving, because of the move and being able to live with my parents now, we're paying nothing for rent. So we're saving.
Buddy, how do you know what you're actually going on, what the finances actually look like in the household if you are not involved? You can't say that. Well, you might just know the rent number specifically, but you don't know the full picture, and isn't the bigger picture what's important when making a massive purchase? $1,500 is a dramatic amount of money.
Well, the way I saw it was, if we're gonna save $2,000 a month, we're not having to pay rent anymore because we moved.
But you don't know the whole picture.
But
what if you were 2,000? What if sure, you saved 2,000, but what if you were 1,000 over and that's why you guys were in the hole?
No, it wouldn't make any sense. It was $1,500.
How would that not make any sense? You guys.
Because the way I see it was, this month we don't have to pay rent.
0% interest. He likes 0%
and
interest.
I'm the 0% interest guy. For that,
sure.
I will say.
But again, she's the one that runs the household finances. I'm not saying this purchase was inherently bad. I don't know. But why would you not at least vet that with the person who if you are purposely not being involved in the financial conversations?
We are, because we sit down, we talk together every month.
What? That is not what you guys have said so far. What are you talking about?
We sit down every biweekly. She pulls up the amount. Hey, we have this amount. We have to pay this much. This is our TP fund. This is what we owe. And then we go from there.
Yeah, but you don't always follow it.
I do follow it. I initially made that one purchase.
Clearly, this isn't hyper correct, no matter your defense, if she's against the purchase.
It's not necessarily that I was against it because I understood that we needed it.
Well, again, it's not that the purchase itself was bad. It's the timing, the amount, and communication.
It's just the fact that he didn't tell me, and it was just after the fact when they got back to the house
I've been
and
working
they
on
told
it.
me, they came back with all these
Working on it.
supplies, and I was like, where were you
The guy that
guys?
was helping us do the work, it was me, my dad, and one of his buddies who does all that construction stuff. And he was done with the project that we was already working on. My dad was out working, and I'm like, okay, if I go to Home Depot and I buy this stuff, this will help us finish the room that we're making, so we can, instead of sleeping in the living room, be sleeping in our room finally. So we finished
Listen
the
again,
bathroom.
it's not the purchase itself. You're trying to defend the purchase itself. It's not. It's your lack of communication, and you didn't maybe understand what the dollar. Maybe that purchase needed to be done. Sounded like probably, but maybe it wasn't in the budget right then and there, and you wouldn't know unless you discussed it with the person who's running the finances. You don't know dick. Was it retaliation because I'm being told you're also upset at her for opening a Disney card behind your back? Was it retaliation?
No, I wouldn't see it as retaliation. I saw it as an opportunity for us to finish our room and being able to work on it, get the stuff done faster.
Tell me about the Disney card.
So she opened it for vacation, which I thought we paid outright. She wanted to go to take our sons to Disney for his birthday in April.
Yeah, that's right. My sister was planning on taking my nephew, who's turning 2, for his birthday. And our son was turning 6, and they hadn't been to Disney yet. And not that I hate Disney, but I wanted to take my kids just so they could meet the characters, things like that. And I took advantage of a promo they were going through of, it was a $400 credit, and they had the tickets at $150 per person.
But then you've been using that card for other stuff.
Like what?
Planning now our other 2 kids' birthday party in November, buying stuff for the decorations for the party, the venue, renting it out, and other stuff.
The kids.
And you're against this? What's the communication around it then?
Doing that stuff on a credit card doesn't make any sense when you can plan it out and pay it outright. She didn't have to start buying stuff from March of this year when their birthday's in November.
Listen, I don't know. This feels like... Doesn't feel like you guys are 100% aligned. I want to see what you guys think. That's like the worry of the other person hearing. Let's bring in headphones. Let's bring in headphones and see if we can see what they think. All right. I mean, listen, he can't hear us. Did Logan actually ask before making more big purchases outside of this? Or is it just like, oh, I've already did it? Okay, tell me about it. Tell me about this dynamic. How does this go?
So since we graduated high school, he's kind of been up and down. We've changed a lot of jobs since then, a lot of part-time, full-times, going back and forth between jobs because it wasn't enough. Mm-hmm. And so he started studying to be a personal trainer. He spent $1,000 on that course.
And you had no idea, huh?
And he did not tell me until after he brought it up to me saying that I want to do this. Should I do it? It's like, and it's monthly. I had to pay for it every single month for a year. And then I was like, but are you going to be able to have time? You don't have enough time to study. You sleep during the day, you work night shift. You know, you don't have enough time during the day to be able to study. And he's like, well, I already paid for it. So, and then after that, when we moved, he wanted to go to EMT school. He told me it was about $2,000, and then after he finished paying for it out of pocket, it ended up being about $4,400 that I was not aware of. And he was only working at the time.
How's that paid for?
It was out of pocket, all out of pocket, all with what he was making.
Did that prevent you guys from paying off debt?
It did, because at the time we had just moved.
You weren't working.
We had just moved from Miami to Fort Myers with our in-laws. So I couldn't find a job because I was 3 months pregnant with our second.
Who's at fault here? For what we're looking at today, who's at fault?
I mean, I've completely stopped using my credit cards. I mean, if I don't have the money, I don't have the money.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but you opened the Disney credit card. Did you open it without asking him because he would have said no?
I mean, he kind of got an idea that I was going to open it, but
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
So I had mentioned to him that they had a promo for the tickets and I wanted to get them right away. He knew I didn't have the cash on me, but I told him afterwards that I got the tickets. And then, he was like, oh, did you?
But you're the responsible one. How is this responsible? And especially swiping on the card afterwards, too, after it was done. I mean, the balance is borderline. I mean, it's substantial. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's the first one we look at.
Yeah, I was trying to go back to the statements to see how I got that high. And there was a lot of miscellaneous purchases.
But you're the responsible one, are you? Are you actually?
Now. Yeah.
Anything I should know here about his actions, about his communication while you're on mute?
Just him making those big purchases without me really being aware of it or being told the full truth about it.
All right, well, let's switch.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Can you hear? Okay. All right, big guy. Here's the thing.
What's up, boss?
Looking back at your relationship, what other massive purchases do you see that she was not aware of that you just do? What else?
The Home Depot's the one that I think of. And then other than that, I would
Nothing
say
else.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of it. No.
No learning, no regret, no reflection.
I talked to her about it. It was when I did school.
You talked to her about it.
Yeah. So when I did a EMT
What if
school,
she said you absolutely did not talk to her about it? That you just did it behind her back without her knowing?
I'm not sure. I haven't.
Let's talk about student loans. I know it's something we all avoid talking about, but if your private student loans are crushing you, Y-Refi might be exactly what you need. They don't rely on your credit score alone. They look for borrowers who have the desire and the ability to repay. That is a game changer in a market where most lenders only see a number. Interest rates under 6% guaranteed. That's practically a unicorn in student lending. Plus, they offer structured payment plans to lower your monthly bill and even a co-signer release program so your mom and dad can step off the hook. Y-Refi is known for their personal service. No faceless call centers. You get a dedicated rep who actually cares about your progress. They've got a 4.6 star rating on Google, which tells you people genuinely like working with them. So if your private student loans are burying you, it is time to reach out. Y-Refi wants to help you climb out of debt, not push you further into it. Check them out at yrefi.com/hammer. That is YREFY.com/hammer, or call 888-973-3978. That is 888-973-3978. Break free from the high interest trap and get your finances under control once and for all.
The Home Depot is the only one that I could think of.
What? Okay. Whose fault would you say this is? All this debt. Whose fault?
I say it's a mix between both of us. We both have our purchases. She was more of the small spender overall. Small things, Amazon, consistently, little packages here and there.
Do you think she opened up the Disney card because you'd say, behind your back because you'd say no?
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have said no. I probably would have wanted to budget it out better and have more cash up front to do it.
Okay. How can you say that, though, for sure, if you're not the one budgeting or knowing anything about the finances?
Well, I know what we have in debt and what cards we have.
How much do you have in debt?
Total? With the cars?
Debt? How much do you have in debt?
Cars, 90, about 114?
104, dude.
104? Okay.
But that's crazy. Not one of these is a mortgage. This is insane. How'd you guys even get this much debt? What the is going on here? This is crazy.
It's the cars. And that's our big disagreement.
Disagreement?
Yeah.
What's your disagreement? Tell me.
So I was always... So I understand her point of view about it, but basically we drive a lot of miles to get to work. So we work...
Tell me the disagreement.
It's basically she doesn't believe in used cars. She doesn't think used cars work. That it's all new. It needs to be new.
Yeah? And you?
Used cars are fine. You can get a good used car.
What's the disagreement specifically, though? What's the argument?
That we had to get new cars because we drive too much.
What's the argument is because we drive too much, it has to be new? There's no further in-depth discussion. There's no point within there.
She says that we need new cars because we drive too much.
Okay, one, he doesn't acknowledge any of the purchases that you brought up. To be very clear. It wasn't just EMT school, by the way. What else was it?
The personal training course.
Personal training course. But he says you knew about the EMT school. You gave it the thumbs up. You were all about it before you made the big purchase.
Not the full amount.
It was.
You told me it was half of the amount that it actually was.
It was almost 4,000.
Yeah, but you told me it was like 24.
Yeah, but I had to finance it.
Okay, but you didn't tell me that you still owed more until we got to that point, and you were the only one making and the income at the time.
Okay, I was trying to find a career so we can live.
And what happened to the certification now?
I didn't use it, but I got a better opportunity for work, and I was making more money, and then being gone more. That you were already complaining about me being gone because you weren't working, and it was always, oh, you're always gone, you're never home. But I was studying, going to work multiple hours, being out of town, doing moves, having a little business on the side, doing moves out of my expenses, making extra money, always finding ways to make sure we were good.
But you didn't tell me the full truth about it.
What kind of cope is that? Why do you think it's excusable? First, why do you guys whisper argue? You guys are weird. Two, it's the same cope you're using with the Home Depot. Because there might be a good objective in there, you think it's okay to lie and hide. That still doesn't make sense. Yes, it might have been a good career path. You decided not to do it, whatever. Okay, might have been. That means you lie and go behind her back? I'm confused. How does that excuse that? Because that's what you do.
No,
do you see that? Do you see that argument?
At that time,
because you didn't even push back against that. Like, how? Like, the dude says because he had a good intention, it's okay for him to lie?
Well, we've argued about it a lot.
It wasn't lying at the time. She didn't even. What? She had no control over the finance at that time.
She thought it was half.
I don't know how she thought it was half.
How'd you think it was half?
At that time, I wasn't really working, so it was just I don't really remember exactly where we were at with the finances at the time. It was just him working at the time since I was 3 months pregnant, moved to a new city. I couldn't find a job anywhere. Taking care of my toddler
This was years
at home.
ago.
This was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This was 4 years ago.
Yeah, but it's going into our dynamic of our relationship now because he just did the Home Depot thing. This is a reoccurring thing. And then let's say a pattern.
And then he enrolled for the nursing program to finish the nursing program.
Behind your back?
So he said he was looking into it the week prior. And then he told me he needed to pay a deposit in order for him to start the school. And
you just do things. You just do things.
Someone has to.
You're suggesting she doesn't. She doesn't do.
Saying in the sense of finding a career, finding something more stable, finding,
So she doesn't.
In that sense, no. She's comfortable.
Who said I'm comfortable?
You're comfortable. Because in the sense for now, right? So I'm going to be going to school in January. And then, so I'm going to have to be working part-time. I'm going to have only one client.
Wait, what the
Yeah.
So you're cutting your income?
And she's currently in
Why are
school.
you moving into nursing?
Because our career is hit or miss. It's up and down consistently. You never have
We
any
lose our
stability.
clients because since they work with Medicaid, they lose their insurance, so they didn't get approved
Or they
again for
move.
insurance.
But you've gotten more. He says you're comfortable.
I'm not comfortable at all because
Yes.
my income is the one that keeps on fluctuating. I've had to drop a client because I was pregnant, because I couldn't, because of the aggression that
That's
the
not what
client
you said
had.
when you first got pregnant.
So
you said
I
you were
had
gonna
to
work
drop one
all
of
the way
my
through the
clients
pregnancy.
because of it. I did work. I worked up until the week prior of
one
my
client.
C-section.
No one's saying you don't have to. You could have worked until 1 month before, but if you would have maintained those 2 clients throughout the pregnancy, we wouldn't have been in the situation we're in.
That baby wouldn't have been alive if I was with both of those clients.
That's what I'm saying. But
He wanted me to keep a client that would throw chairs at my back.
aggressive client.
At 9 weeks pregnant, you think I was going to be able to maintain
I understood
that
why you dropped them, but you
pregnancy?
could have found another one.
There was no other one.
There's multiple
were no
agencies. There's
morning
other
times.
agencies you could apply for. There's other jobs. You could have got something working from home. The kids were in daycare.
Working from
We were
home,
paying for
what?
daycare.
Making
Anything.
12 an hour, making less than what we were
It's
making
more,
with.
$12 more an hour than zero is more money.
And who's going to be taking the kids to school and picking them up?
If you work from home, you can currently drop off the kids before you go to work, before you do anything, before you go to school at the moment.
If I had to do an 8 to 4 job, I would not have been able to drop off all the kids
And at
by
the time
8
we were
o'clock.
living with your mom and she was dropping off the kids.
No, she wasn't. She was picking them up.
And
Because
I'm
we
sure if you
couldn't
talked
pick
to
them
her,
up.
she could have dropped them off too.
We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense now. So for example, now when I start school, she's finishing school right now. She's doing medical billing and coding. When she's done with that,
You guys are never like. What are you switching to in a year from now? You guys are switching things endlessly.
We're trying not to switch. I'm gonna
Try
maintain.
not to, just like you tried not to move every year.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my client that I have now, but we kind of want to get out of the line of work just because it's so inconsistent.
Why would you not want your pregnant wife to drop a client who's throwing chairs?
I'm not saying I don't want her to drop that
And
client.
what was your big argument for doing it?
Well, my argument was because he was doing that. I couldn't.
The baby's health and her health was the most important thing. So I understood that. But there's other clients. She can apply for other agencies. She could have applied for.
There wasn't many clients.
But I think she was afraid of what happened previously with another pregnancy.
That's fine. So
Which is totally fair.
That's understandable. Yeah. But
Yeah, you criticize that. I think that would be like the last thing I'd criticize. As I'm someone who wants kids, I wouldn't even come close, especially with a history.
Yeah,
I did. Failed pregnancy.
Yeah, I
That's
did have a
understandable.
miscarriage prior to that one. So,
But she could have worked on anything else. Work from home.
I think she was trying to make sure we saw it to term.
Agreed.
So what is her income about to be and when?
So the income at that time with both clients, we were making.
No, now. Now with this nursing, you said, "Oh, something's coming up, something's on the horizon. It's probably going to happen." F you, school starting. What are you talking about?
It's actually going to be less.
Yeah.
No.
So
It's going to be less than the
doing?
7,200.
Yeah, I bet if you're going to school. So what the are we talking about?
Well, so she's finishing school now, so she should be done.
My school isn't set. My school
she
is.
doesn't
I'm
have
doing it on my own
experience in
time.
there. She's kind of in medical, but she's not going to jump into like a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 job.
But that job, she could work and keep one client if she
I
wanted
never
to.
told you I wasn't going to.
Yes, you did.
No.
You said, I don't want to work in this anymore. That's what you pushed.
Well, what's the truth?
I mean, a couple weeks ago we talked about it, and I told him I didn't want to end up continue going in this line of work. The point of me studying to do something else is to do something else, not to continue doing this as well. On top of the fact that I want to get out of the 1099, mostly because of the issue of the taxes and everything.
Well, that's his responsibility.
So
Putting money aside.
Yeah, but that's something we've always struggled with.
Well, thoughts on this, Logan?
And so
Her wanting to drop.
I understand wanting to
income
drop
source.
it, but I don't think it'll be the smart thing to do, at least until we get out of the debt. If she has that extra income, as long as I did it as well, I worked multiple jobs in order to maintain our situation, and seeing her not wanting to be able to do that for me just so I
So
could
what do we
finish
do
school.
then? What do we do? What's the solution?
Well, I mean, I already knew the case was going to have to be that I was going to have to work full time because as soon as he goes back to school, I have to kind of.
How are the kids taken care of?
So
Especially the 3 and 10 month.
the 3 and 10 month, they've been in daycare since they were.
How much is
4
that?
months. Well, I got approved for the program, the government program in Florida that helps
Why? You
cover
make $100,000 a year net.
No, it's based on my income. So it was
Not
based on my income.
household?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, yeah, childcare is way too expensive in this country, but I'm confused why the people making $120,000 a year net is the one getting subsidized
We couldn't.
compared to those who are
afford it.
actually struggling.
I did not put his income in it.
So you lied.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Because we could not afford to do it at that time because our credit card minimum debt and our rent and everything else was super high at that time. So
Because she wanted the bigger house.
the rent was only $200 more.
Still totaling $2,600 a month with
You just mumble
electrical.
argue.
He mumbles.
I
and I
mumble
tell
a lot,
him that
yeah.
all the time. He says, I'm the one that mumbles.
You both do, honestly, but him more than anything.
Yes. But yeah, so we were living above our means. We
Yeah, no.
had a bigger house.
Hey, how much debt do you guys have? Ladies and gentlemen of Financial Audit, this is one of the most exciting moments in this channel's history. You know I've been working on building all these educational tools, our budgeting app, all this crazy stuff over this past year, because that is where my passion is. We finally did it, and now we put it all into one program called Dollar Wise Central. You get the premium version of my budgeting app. You get the cookbook mailed to you and signed by me. You get to learn about debt, investing, budgeting, real estate, basic beginner stuff in finance, all the way to the advanced stuff. Collaborated by experts with the lowest refund rate in the industry for a reason. And guess what? If you are struggling or you want to learn more or you want to change your life in any way whatsoever, like literal tens of thousands of people have done with our programs, go to dollarwise.com. Click that link below. Your life will change. It'll be incredible. And I am here for you with an incredible support team that you can reach at any time. This is a no-brainer. Dollarwise.com. Let's go. He didn't guess correct. Let's see if you
debt
did.
with the cars.
That is debt. I don't know. They both said the same thing. No. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Because she doesn't see the cars as debt. That's
How?
why.
They're debt. They're debt. It's money owed. How much?
I'd say about 120.
Jeez, even higher than it's 104. I'm glad you at least both think you both know it's absolute. Hey, by the way, I will say we're about to jump into the finances, but I want to know. He specifically said you refuse to get used cars, and the only argument you have is because you drive a lot?
Yes.
And that's all you have? What are the details of this argument? I would like to hear any points other than
we live in like off of Fort Myers. We live in Lehigh. So we are about 10, 15 minutes from the highway, but everything in Lee County is minutes are like every mile per mile. So you're looking at 15 minutes, 15 miles. So we drive 40 miles to work and back.
Oh no, you commute.
And
40 minutes. That's like a third of my employees. Welcome to a city.
No, it's literally the amount of miles that we are driving, not the traffic. There's no traffic.
Very good.
It's
So
just
buy
miles.
we're
driving 100 miles a day.
Drive
5 days a
low
week.
mileage used car instead of putting yourselves in literally
tried
six figures of debt.
I've tried talking to her about it all the time, and she doesn't.
$15,000 Chevy Traverse when
You got a car and didn't vet it correctly with multiple mechanics, correct?
No, it didn't even last 30 days. We had
Did
to
you
turn it into
take
the
it
dealer.
to multiple mechanics?
No.
Then you f***ed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
How?
You didn't take it to multiple mechanics before you purchased it.
How are you supposed to take it to the mechanic
You
before
get a
you purchase
slip
it?
to go take it to a mechanic. I forgot the off the top of my head, because obviously we're filming this live to us, the name of that slip specifically. But yes, you can take it to multiple mechanics, independent.
I know that was 19 or 20, so I don't really know.
You were basing something off of 6-7 years ago?
No, but she's still.
It's just more about the used car situation, just because now we
You
drive.
f***ed it.
No.
Yes, you didn't take it to a mechanic. You f***ed it. You didn't do your due diligence. No You got f***ed with a thought.
I didn't think about it like that then. I never liked used cars.
Well, think about it now, because you guys are 6 figures in debt, which is insane.
And it's mostly
I'm
cars.
going to defend that.
Huh?
I'm going to defend that.
You're going to defend 6 figures in debt for depreciating assets.
Yeah?
No.
Okay, that's usually like a part of a mortgage, like half a mortgage.
Yep.
You can also get it's called pre-purchase inspection.
Didn't know about that.
Well, you do now, so let's do that and get rid of these.
Kind of hard
'Cause you
to
can't
when we're
afford them.
negative.
It depends how negative. We'll find
15.
out. Well, we'll find out, because 15 what? I mean, you got 2 cars.
15,000, yeah.
Yeah, but you have 2 cars, so I don't know.
One's a lease.
Okay, let's jump into one's a lease. Great, wonderful, absolutely just delicious. This is fantastic. But I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1 point, and on point, I want you guys at the exact same time to give me what you think your household financial score is. 0 to 10, 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Tell me where you guys think you are. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
2.
1.
Okay. Well, you're both pretty close. You think you're doing a little better. Okay, gotcha. If you want your financial score, see where you need to improve, see where you're doing really badly, take the assessment for free at calebhammer.com. Just takes a few minutes, and again, it is free, and you can see where you need to change your life in order to improve your life. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on this show, make sure you download my preferred budgeting app, Dollarwise. Take the free trial, and if you like it, sign up for the annual version. You save a lot of money that way. But also, for only the next couple months only, and then it's going away forever, I will sign my budget-friendly cookbook and mail it directly to your door. So check that out, dollarwise.com. Let's jump in. So, money going out versus money coming in. Money coming in. First of all, what would Zelle and Cash App even be?
Zelle and Cash App, during that time, we were selling a couple of items before we were moving.
Okay, was
so-
selling and everything.
She was
8,567 came in total with payroll and selling things. Not really lining up with the numbers you guys gave me, but okay, what was the outflow? Outflow does include, include everything on the outflow. Yeah. What was the outflow?
I think that month, that was about 11 or 12,000.
What do you think?
I was going to say over 10, 11K.
Yeah, it was 12,000. That's crazy. You know it. Yeah. I'm glad you know it. Mm-hmm. But it almost makes it worse. Why would you know this and accept it?
Not that I'm accepting it. It's more that...
You did it.
Well, that had to do with the month that he bought the Home Depot. He did the Home Depot purchase.
See, again, you're like, oh, we're saving money in rent. Let me just do this. You didn't know the fucking numbers. You didn't know what's happening. You didn't know the inflow. And look, you spent $3,000 more than came in. $3,500 more than came in because you wanted to go, which by the way, doesn't make sense if you only spend $1,500 for Home Depot. There's more than just that. But even still, what are you doing, dude? You can't just do that. That was a bullshit cope excuse that you're trying to do. If you don't know the overall situation, you can't justify the purchase.
I disagree.
Look at the numbers. How do you disagree?
Because it's helping us in the future. It's going to be...
But you can probably do it maybe the next month if you guys cut from something else. If you do it without her knowing and nothing has changed on the spending front or payments front, then you're going to overspend, which you did. $3,500. That is insane.
I don't even know what the rest was for.
I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. I'll tell you that. Our spending's everywhere. It's all over the place. Okay, Disney rewards. It's the big one we talked about.
Yeah.
So these big birthday parties that are coming up, what are we spending? How much is it costing? What are we doing? How much does it cost?
So one of the first purchases I did on that card after the tickets is I bought some decorations and stuff for the party. That was about $250. And then to reserve the lodge that we're going to do it at, it's at a park. It's at a public park.
I want you guys to have this and spoil the kids. I want you to. You guys make strong income. But you're and you overspent. No offense, it sucks, but if he fucks up and he goes blows money you don't have, you can't go do that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the math just doesn't math anymore, and the math did not math. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Yeah, you're preventing your kids having better birthday parties by you spending money you guys don't have. Well done.
And they have somewhere to sleep now.
Buddy, did they not at all? Flat out. No roof over their head. Nowhere to sleep. No air mattress. Kids.
They were sleeping,
Lady,
yes.
what would you say?
They did have their own
Exactly.
room.
So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then she also had opened an Amazon card as well a few years back. But same thing. She would buy Amazon stuff every day, consistently. As she has like 5 freaking vacuums to clean the carpets and.
What are you doing? Why are you just blowing money on Amazon when you guys can barely afford to live?
Especially during that time.
Yeah, during that time is when we first started working as RBTs. I kind of didn't because it was the first time in our lives we were making more money than we ever had.
That means
we
you spend more money than you even make?
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Impulse buying. Every time we'd go to the store, it'd be impulse buying, spending more than we needed to. When we first moved in, I used that Amazon card to pretty much purchase everything for the house. So we went, and
Did he know when you opened this card?
No, he did not know until.
Okay, this is a pattern. Both of you just go and do these things endlessly behind each other's backs and then justify. Justify. What is wrong with you guys in communicating? Why not talk?
We've gotten better at it now.
What do you think? Okay, tell me this. What prevented you from telling her about the Home Depot? We know why you did it. We know why you went and spent it. Why didn't you tell her? What's the exact reason?
It wasn't like me trying to hold anything from her.
Yeah, but you still didn't tell her why.
I was there working with the guy, and we finished, and we ran out of materials. We couldn't continue the construction, and I wanted to get it done. And
that's not the reason why you didn't tell me.
I'm saying
What's the reason then?
Because we were done. And
but what's the reason?
He knew I was going to get upset because he did that. And I've been telling him every month. I've been stressed out about the credit keeping on going up. Every time that I tell him, make these payments on these cards. And then I'd total up the amount of credit card debt or just debt overall total that we have left over. And then every single month, it just kept on going up, going up, not going down. It wasn't making up with the payments that we were making. So it was pissing me off. And I told him that He can't be making miscellaneous purchases just because he didn't transfer the money into his account, or because he wasn't aware of how much money he could spend. He used a credit card for that.
That sounds like an actual reason. You disagree, though?
I disagree.
What the how?
For that Home Depot one, it wasn't anything like that. I had no intent of that. I didn't even think about it. I said, all right, we're done with the construction. We need more materials.
But why didn't you think about talking to me about it first? And hey, I need to spend this amount because of the efficiency.
I thought getting us out of a living room to sleep in the room.
Okay, but you're not answering the reason. What I'm telling you,
I just said I didn't think about it. We were done with doing what we were doing. We needed more materials. My dad was going to be home. I'm saying I do understand what you're asking. I'm saying that I didn't think about having to talk to you about it. It was, and we're done. Let's get to the next step so we can get into it.
With that.
I didn't think you have an issue with it.
I told you we could stay in the living room longer than we need to so we can be able to afford to pay for it out of pocket if your parents needed help.
I feel like one thing I'm picking up is that you can never be wrong.
I disagree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, because every purchase we make, you endlessly justify. And then when we call you out at all, and then she looks at it from like a different perspective, you're like, nope, impossible. Nope. Nope. Can't be wrong, never wrong. Okay, what was your reason for not telling her about the like $4,500? It wasn't the EMT.
The EMT school. I wanted to do EMT school.
I know. What was the reason of not telling her? I know why you did it.
Yes.
I want to know why you did not tell her.
Why didn't you tell me it was that full amount?
I don't remember even talking to you about it. I did the school. You knew I wanted to do the school. And
I remember
I purchased
everything.
it.
Tell her. Tell me.
No, I remember. I just remember the whole conversation. No,
but why didn't he tell you?
I don't know. I don't know if it was because he was the only one making income at the time, and
And what about the $1,000 before that?
That was before he moved, and that was the coaching. That was just.
But why without telling her?
It's also something we couldn't afford to do.
Yes, we were in the middle of moving. Yeah, that was just dumb. It was.
Okay, and then why did you not tell him about the Amazon card? Credit card debt doesn't have to live on a balance sheet. It compounds like stress, adding up with every late fee, every call, every limit on your choices. It can feel like the numbers are in control, not you. But there's always a way to rebalance. PDS Debt has helped hundreds of thousands reduce what they owe, pay less, and get back on steady financial ground. Whether you're struggling with credit cards, personal loans, or medical bills, PDS Debt has custom options to help you get out of debt. They go beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation and craft a personalized plan designed just for you. There's no minimum credit score required. They are here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and start putting money back where it belongs, in your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, boasts thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, and holds a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. And why? Because PDS has helped hundreds of thousands of people get out of debt. If I had needed this product, it's exactly what I'd use. Don't let debt keep compounding. You're just 30 seconds away from being debt-free. Get your free assessment and find the best option for you right now at pdsdebt.com/hammer. That is pdsdebt.com/hammer, pdsdebt.com/hammer.
I told him after the fact.
I know. You guys are not answering this very well. Cope. Why did you not tell him specifically? Why?
Because at that time, he was the one that was getting upset over credit card debt. And
So you went and opened a credit card?
I was the spender. And because I couldn't afford at that time to pay for anything out of my pocket because I wasn't working, I used the credit card
so put it on an interest card.
It's on that, Logan?
Yeah, so put it on an interest card was smarter, and then I had to find a way to pay for everything.
Why did you not tell him about the Disney card?
Well, the Disney card, yeah. I mean, I told him after.
I know. Why did you not tell him before you opened?
Because she wanted the credit and she wanted to do the vacation. I was opposed to the vacation at first, and I guess she was. I think she was scared of potentially me saying no or being highly upset.
I tried
over
to convince him for years for us to try to see if we could take a vacation that's for a night away for a couple of days with the kids.
Why did you open this without telling him? What's the why?
Because I wanted to do it. And
But why
he was going to tell me no.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Listen, guys, your lack of communication and not being able to even answer the whys until we finally got to that. He just didn't want me to do it, so that's why I did it without asking. Look at how you guys are operating. This is not great for the future. Anytime you guys want to do something, but you know the other person would be slightly against it maybe, then you just do it instead, but behind their back?
Yeah.
That's how the future looks, because that's what the past has done. Both of you to each other. It's not great.
I say she has reasons behind it, and I understand more now. We've gotten better at communicating.
Dude, this Disney card just happened. Your stupid thing with the Home Depot just happened. I don't want to hear it. Bull. Shut the fuck up. That's bullshit. Okay, again, I mean, this is at literally $4,368.24. That is substantial. That is disgusting, especially if we're talking about cutting back work. Both of you cutting back work? Like, this is crazy. Minimum monthly payment's $145, while $101 of interest accrued. How long does this take to pay off if we make minimum monthly payments only without purchasing? Let's start with you, Logan. How long? Minimum monthly payments only without purchasing, which I'm sure will find an excuse to purchase again.
I'm not sure. What's the minimum payment on that?
145.
145. Like 45 years?
No, 15. Still.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And that's what you guys have decided to do, just for fun, because this was fun card. This was bullshit. No communication, hide behind each other's backs. Okay. And interest is accruing like crazy. We've had a late fee this year, I think.
A late fee?
I think.
I don't think that one was a late fee.
What is it?
I think it was a time that...
$50. Oh, yeah. What are we doing?
No, that wasn't...
What was
annual
it?
Fee.
Almost $300 of interest. What was it?
The 50, I think it was...
Was it
I
cash
think it was
advance?
No, nothing like that. I think
So
it
what
was
the f-
that
was it?
the account that it was connected to, my bank account, had changed routing, and it wasn't.
So it was. It was a bounce fee. It was a return fee.
Yeah, it was a
That's
return
f- as
fee.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
So your bank account
I made
changed
the
your
payment.
routing?
Yeah, they changed the routing. They updated the routing. I don't use a regular like bank for my checking
Why?
because we needed a
likes it.
business
Checking.
account. I liked my business
There's
checking
regular.
She has
Accounts
Lily account or whatever, business account.
It separates the expenses and stuff for work and then what's non-business expenses. So you could separate.
You can do that regardless. Okay.
I don't know any
Well,
other
that doesn't
one
work,
does it.
I guess, automatic for you, which sounds nice, but look how this is at a 27.24% interest rate of death.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys can use the Fizz card, debit card that builds credit. I'll do that. That's for people who aren't credit card people and still builds credit. Also, I mean, as you're getting to this, maybe we can let's get you the accounting certification as well. Since you're going into billing and all that, let's get you an accounting certification through Course Careers, help you land that job. A lot of people in the audience have done that and they've landed good jobs. So
Okay.
let me get that to you for free.
Awesome.
Best Buy. What's going on with this card?
Best Buys are zero interest card, and
I have interest being charged.
What?
Okay.
yeah, and
Yeah.
So we purchased new phones. Well, not used. They were used phones. But her phone completely died on her, and mine was all cracked up. And to get the screen replaced, is going to be like almost $400.
Okay, so no insurance. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So
yeah, our
then-
phones were paid off for a couple years already, so we
Which
ended
is
up.
great, but what the kind of phones did you get? I mean, we
got
have
the-
a balance of $2,536.35. I mean, that's
No, that's a
as
mix
far
of
as
other
used-
purchases.
okay. So there's more than just phones on here.
Yes, it
it was a
was.
phone.
We have
you
a
kidding?
balance still from the TV that we got when we first opened up that card. The TV that we got. It was a Sony TV.
You got a gym mat here too at Best Buy.
gym mat with. I had purchased a treadmill, but I didn't. We ended up canceling it. She found a cheaper one on Amazon.
17 years to pay this one off. 17 years to pay this one off.
Yeah, if you pay
You know,
them
we're on top
paying-
of paying off before,
Yeah,
the
before the
interest.
interest.
Yeah,
accrues.
sure. That's why we literally only made the minimum monthly payment and interest accrued. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? No, I have your statements in front of me. I have the numbers. I don't want to hear it.
That was the
That's some
month we were
bullshit cope. I don't
moving.
want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Also, you must pay. Okay, so in about 2 weeks, one of the deferred interest things hits. In a couple months, one hits, and then a few months, another one hits. And then about a full year or so, year and a half, is another balance, and that's $1,665 for that deferred interest to hit. I mean, you're having interest charging because you are still just getting. We have regular purchase. It's only a balance of like $35.97, but it is accruing interest.
We already
I wasn't
paid.
even aware of that.
Well, it's there. I thought you're the one that looked.
I do, but I didn't.
You'd see interest accruing. I literally look. I found it in like a half a second.
Yeah, no, we were on top of always
You're
trying to pay it
not.
off.
You are not. You keep saying that.
Yeah.
Keep saying
Clearly I
that to
was not.
feel good, but you're literally not. What is this? I have a
It's K.
Hey Jewelers. Tell me.
Her wedding band and that stuff I bought
You
it
actually
there.
went to K?
He got my first engagement ring there in K.
Yeah, first?
Yeah,
we
so
were- yes,
first
first.
engagement ring when we went to get the wedding band, that wing.
First
that-
engagement? How many engagements did you guys go through?
Just
No, one. It was just one
One time,
ring. The
but when we
ring
went
that
to-
we went to get the wedding band for it. The one that I had a lot of curves, and they had discontinued the line 2 years later.
Yeah, so then we had to
so they
replace
didn't
that
have-
one to get the new ring with the wedding band.
Honestly, no, I don't give a $53 minimum monthly payment, $52. We have a balance of $1,466.09. Fees, $48.67. The debits of $130.12. What's happening?
Yeah, that one was a f***ed up month.
Yeah, same
with
thing.
That,
Oh, yeah, just a odd f***ed up month that certainly never
No.
happens. It didn't happen on the other card earlier in the year.
No,
Sure.
that was
Go
with
on.
K
Tell me what's
itself.
f***ed up from K.
So that is, we had always had purchases and stuff from them before, and we've never missed a payment. And that month,
How you do?
that month we did not miss the payment. They ended up charging an old account that we had on there.
What? Why is everything outside
on
of your own
our-
hands? That doesn't make sense. They wouldn't just pick a random account.
Well, we don't know because
No,
we only
they're
had
just
one
not
account.
like, what account do I pick from today to charge?
That's
not how this works.
But that's the thing. We've only ever had one account on there for the last year.
Well,
and
then
they
they
charged
definitely
the
didn't
account,
pick
and they
and
said
fit
that it
another
bounced back, and we don't
Probably
understand
did
why.
because you didn't have enough in there.
We made the payments the day that we got paid. So how do we
Yeah.
not have it in there?
Your pay may have not hit.
We make the pay. No, the pay hits at 8 o'clock in the
Clearly, it
morning.
did
I
not.
make all the payments
You can
at
say
5
that as
o'clock.
much as you like. That did not happen. It did not work like that. It bounced. It bounced because you did not have the money. Are you saying between paychecks we literally go down to like $5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys make way too strong of an income. What are we doing?
I've been telling her to.
What was it? Just the engagement ring? You bought watches for the entire family?
No, yeah. Well, I bought myself a watch for, it was like Christmas time, and I had gotten my dad a birthday gift as well.
His dad's birthday is the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Why are we buying watches for people when you can't afford to survive and you're not even making minimum payments on time? And a matching necklace, I guess. Yeah.
For her ring, yeah.
Uh-huh. Great. Yeah. Well, why do we think we're allowed to do that?
Since I never really buy anything, and when I do buy,
Oh, f you. What are we doing? Never
no.
buy anything. You guys have spent, what are you talking about? $3,500 over what you make. I never buy anything. What are you talking about? Does he never buy anything?
No.
Hey, does he never buy anything?
Not really.
What? How possibly?
We've given up a lot of things since having the kids. We
That
haven't.
doesn't make sense. I feel like you guys don't understand. Maybe you don't do the endless micro purchases that death of 1,000 cuts. You do massive purchases. A few.
Yeah. And that was
That's still buying things.
100%. But it was once a year kind of thing, and it was, yeah, it's dumb, but we went and I wanted a $300 watch.
I wanted a $300 watch.
Yeah.
That's more important than the family.
I had, so the way I kind of saw it, I was like,
Let's hear this, Cope.
I got her a ring. I had purchased her a ring with the wedding band. I got her the necklace and everything else. And I was like, if I can buy all that to get her what she needed, what she wanted, I can't get myself a $300 watch. You know, I know it's a Cope, but as someone that works 50 plus hours a week, I thought, it's a...
Why do you have to work 50 hours a week? Because you have horrible debt minimum payments to pay on. So really, you're just working in order to work more. That's what you're doing when you go spend all the bullshit. Like, what the f***?
Yeah, we
kind of splurged.
Yeah, we splurged at that time of year. Mm.
Yeah, return payments.
Yeah.
Return check. It's stupid. What are we doing? It happened twice. And the fee?
Yeah, they charged the fee of the interest after because supposedly they were charging a fee on top every single month, which I was not aware of. I don't have access to that account. He does. Yeah. So I wasn't aware.
Got the baby's matching bracelets too.
We got.
What are we doing? Did you just? I never spend money.
That
we're
was
on one card.
Yeah.
Look at all the stupid things we're talking about that you've done. Also, you. What the is what? Hold on. Okay, this is not the first time this year.
No, that was all last year. That was all December.
No. The fees was not one time this year. There's $48 fee this last month. You. It's been $276 this year.
What?
That's the.
Oh my. Guys, you have no idea what is going on. You're the one that's in here, you say.
Yes, but I don't have access to that account. He does. He's the one that has access to that account.
Why don't you request if we're budgeting and we're trying to figure out what our situation?
He doesn't remember the passwords or he doesn't give it.
How'd you get this then? Because you got it to us.
He sent it to me. He screenshot it to me. And
so he's able to get in.
Exactly.
So that means you can sit down and look with him on a monthly basis.
Okay.
What the is wrong with you guys? Almost $300 in fees, bounce check fees this year.
No,
on one card, yes.
It's not
what?
from the bounce check.
What?
It says it on there. It's like they charge a $15 monthly thing. I think it's for the insurance for something for the rings and all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that's a free.
But at the time of this month, well, this was the 7th month. Okay, 7 times 15. Guys, that gets us to $105. Again, you had almost $300 of fees. Fuck you. That is not mathing.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I have no idea.
So because you're not willing to
I think there might have been
over your entire family?
No, I think there might have been a late payment on there one time.
Why?
Yeah.
Huh? Why? No. Why would be the answer that you should ask to the question I just asked.
Trying to pay for everything, but I was the one budgeting. I was budgeting.
Why are we spending money going out to eat? I saw that in the overall breakdown.
Yeah, what? No, I was budgeting everything, but I made the payment after like 8 o'clock at night that day, and
buddy, if
they
we're
see it
talking
as
about
late.
what hour we're making payments, you guys are.
Yeah.
What? And you have no idea. One late fee and one bounce check fee would again not bring us to 300 from the 100. Yeah. We're talking at least maybe 2 good months on time.
No.
Yes. Well, to make this math work, what do you mean? What are you knowing? Go ahead. What evidence may you suggest?
We'll have to look through the statements and see what those charges are, but it's not missed payments consistently. We make the payments
Buddy, $300. Missed payment is typically a fee of about $30. You had $100 in monthly maintenance insurance fee or whatever. Mm-hmm. Please explain.
I'm not
where
sure.
The other 200 came from, you tit.
I would not be able to know since I do not have access.
And why not give her access?
I can give it to her.
Huh?
I can give it to her.
Sure you can. Why haven't you?
Because that account to log in, you ask for a code every single time, I'm sure.
Good.
But you've
why not
for
give it to her?
everything.
I can give it to you. It's not an issue.
Okay.
Then why haven't you? She asked for it. Oh, I can. That's not a fucking answer. You haven't.
I'll have to send it to her.
Yes, you'll have to. I'm asking why you haven't.
I don't know why I haven't.
Bullshit. Why hasn't he?
I don't know.
I haven't.
What the fucking
purchased anything on that.
You can't accept doing something bad or wrong in your life once. You have no ability for self-reflection.
I'm working on it. That's why we're here, right?
Ding, ding, ding. Fucking hit it. Well done. Yeah, it's a good way to get out of some pushback, isn't it? I'm working on it. Are you fucking? I don't see it. If you're working on it, I'm not seeing any kind of indication that you're working on it. Fuck off. What a cope to get out of some pushback.
I agree. I see.
What's happening over there right now?
He's shutting down.
I know. Why is he such a little pussy ass?
Usually when he's told by someone else besides me that he's wrong,
does he listen to you? He's not even giving you access to the account that you've requested access to multiple times.
I repeat myself a lot.
Uh-huh. So I don't think he even listens to you either.
Yep. Sometimes.
What's going on? Why is he being a little cuck right now?
I think he's just nervous.
Just nervous.
Why are you so nervous?
Nothing.
You're being called on your bull. You can't actually make a valid excuse this time? Not that you have.
No, I know where we're wrong and where we're working on, and
Where? You're not giving her access. Where?
yes, I can give it to her. It's not an issue.
I know you can. You could have. It's the fact that you didn't after she's been requesting.
So you will give it to
Yes.
me, right?
I will give it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
What?
No, the fees. I just.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not letting her see shit. What are we doing?
That one's Home Depot. For some reason,
It
I wouldn't
says
let me.
the Home Depot.
Yeah.
Great. $1,426.46. What's the minimum monthly payment?
It's 30.
When does is it deferred interest or just interest free?
No, deferred. It was
And when does the deferred end?
the deferred ends in February.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. When did you tell her about this?
The day of.
Yeah, day of.
And what was your reaction? What happened?
I was
Yeah, tell me how to go down. Tell me.
I mean, I was already stressed out being with the kids by myself, not knowing why he left the house. And
Left.
no, he didn't tell me that he was leaving because I was too busy with the kids.
At least he wasn't busting flaps. He was busting plywood.
Exactly.
No, thank God for that. But yeah, no, I was mad, but I told him we should have waited until we had the money. At least the next month, we could have separated the money together to pay for those items.
And he
But
probably said, "Oh, we need it. They need
he
to
was with
sleep."
his mom, so his mom kind of convinces him to do some things sometimes.
Little beta boy.
She's an impulse buyer.
she-
No, she's an impulse buyer.
Great. I'm glad she is. This is your dad. I don't go about her.
Yeah.
Little beta boy.
No, my father was already spent a bunch of money to make this place for us, the efficiency and all that. So
What?
I did.
Is your parents' place?
Yeah, it's an efficiency. Yeah, in
An
their home.
efficiency in their house.
Yeah, the garage.
We
They
were
converted it.
enclosing the garage. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, I don't think I picked that up at the beginning. Okay, I mean you're still not getting any kind of equity position in this. Why are you spending money? It's so weird.
So I wanted to get it done, and the way I see it is I'm helping my parents as well.
Yeah, but you
He
can't
sees
even
it
help your
because
own
we're going to
family.
be saving on rent. So instead of paying the $2,200 a month we were paying in rent, we're going to be paying $700. So it's saving money at the end of the day. But I didn't like the fact
We're
that he
cutting
used
back
a
on
card
costs.
instead of us trying to work it out the 2 weeks later when we got paid to work it out from our paycheck.
You guys fall
So-
back on them often? Parents from either side?
No,
We
this
get strapped
was,
on cash.
No.
No, this
No.
was more. We were talking. My mom, like I said, my mom works in this field, and so
Why am I
she-
being told they've relied on your parents for like every fallback housing option? Every time they've needed money, they crash at mom and dad's.
Mostly, yes.
Well,
So what the? Why'd you just say no?
when we
Well,
moved
I
from?
swear I can't get answers from people
Well,
in this
not this-
conversation.
so this-
if it wasn't for the producers, I would just believe people.
So,
No.
so this time we moved because my mom works in this field and she saw what's happening and saw.
No. So because he's going into nursing starting
That
in
too.
January and his income was going to be cut in half and I don't have a morning client, we weren't going to be able to afford rent and the new car payments and everything else that we had to make. Everything else we had to pay for. So we had to cut back on rent. And his parents offered for us to stay with him until
Yeah,
he
and
finishes his program.
They help us and we help them in a sense because the room gets done. They'll have something to rent out after we move out, so they can.
Okay, yeah, sure, great. Yeah, let's invest in them when we can't afford to survive, instead of investing in our own family. That's smart. $356.62 is needed on a minimum monthly basis in order to pay this off.
Okay, understandable. But the thing is, so it makes more sense to go pay rent somewhere else, pay triple the amount.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say you could move in, but you're paying for help in renovations.
Yeah, and we'll have it paid off. It's not an issue.
How? You overspent last month.
Okay, and now we have less expenses.
But you didn't. The amount you overspent was more than the rent you saved by far.
Okay, and then this month we won't have those payments to make, and we don't have to buy more materials. It's already done.
I don't think he understands. I think he just has to be right. All right, listen here, Financial Audit. I've curated the exact resources and tools I personally use or would use if I was in certain situations. So take advantage of these offers in the resources section in the description below. The first one, I've moved my investments to Webull. Do the same and transfer to my investing app of choice, and you get cash bonuses of $200 all the way up to $30,000 depending on initial funding amount, and up to 8.1% APY on your money, and up to 3.5 matches for your IRA. And then number 2, a great new checking account that I've switched over from SoFi, and it's called Chime. Get that $550 bonus when you sign up with direct deposit and get almost 4% on your money just sitting there. And then 3, automate your investing with Acorns. Usually sign-up incentives are only $5, but you get $20 with my link. Number 4, you can increase your income and boost your resume with a course career certification. 5, if T-Mobile is good in your area, switch to Helium and get a literal $0 a month phone plan for the same exact service. But most importantly, go get your free Hammer financial score and see where you stand in the world of finances. Take the assessment at calebhammer.com. You will not regret any of these. Change your life today.
Some arguments go like that with him.
Yeah, shocker. Who would have thought? You're not a very productive conversational person, are you?
He's gotten better.
Has he? That's what I feel like I keep hearing in this conversation is things have gotten better, and then every indication is no, they have not. When I actually look at evidence.
No. I've actually told him that he should, after we leave here, he has to start giving me his credit cards.
And? Yeah. He said, okay?
Yes.
Okie dokie?
Yes.
Good. Has anyone ever cheated on each other here?
No.
No.
We've never cheated on each other.
Okay, that's
No.
good.
No.
The fact that you go behind each other's backs constantly, it's such a interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Capital One, well, what's the deferred interest what's the interest rate that is accruing in the back end on the Home Depot?
I think that one said it to get be 27%.
Fuck me. Okay. Quicksilver, what's going on with this?
That one is mine, I believe.
Doing what? What's going on?
Crap.
Really?
I don't remember.
$1,026.53 is owed with a minimum monthly payment of $36. You're purchasing $84.51 while $26.55 of interest accruing. Why are we purchasing on a credit card that we can't fully pay off that is accruing interest? Why possibly? Hey, you're the one managing finances. Why the possibly?
Yeah, I
7 years to pay off, by the way.
I think I used that card to cover our daughter's formula because she goes.
Oh my goodness. Are we fucking kidding me right now? We're using a credit card to pay for formula when you're saying, we can pay off the Home Depot before the accrued interest hits? Shut the fuck up.
Not $1,000.
You have no idea what you're talking about, dude. You don't know the numbers. She had to use a fucking credit card to pay for baby formula where you're going out and renovating someone else's house. Well done.
I think that's
what a joke.
It's not $1,200 of formula there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She had to use the credit card for literally just like $30. That's even worse. That's even worse. If it was $1,000, yeah, maybe she would have to use a credit card. She only had to use it for $30 because you're out blowing money on someone else's property. You fuck. What a cope. You're the master coper. What the fuck is that? Why'd you feel like you had to spend this on a credit card, huh?
I didn't have any more in the budget. I've been trying to budget it in with the groceries and stuff.
What is wrong with you? You creature? You hear that? She has to go spend a credit card on baby formula.
So
what are we doing?
This is another point that we disagree on. I've told her for a while.
Yes, we disagree that the kid should eat.
No, not that. I'm saying... I'm pushing back. I'm trying to explain. So basically, I've been telling her, hey, instead of putting all our money, because we're paying a bunch towards credit cards every month. Let's pay
the way, no, but okay, sure, go ahead.
Let's pay the minimums. We'll save money, create a small little emergency fund, and then tackle the debt. And that way, when that happens, let's say something comes up, we go over budget, we have some money for those things.
You guys aren't putting a lot on the credit cards anyway, and the credit cards are accruing fees and interest and bullshit. It's not even making differences. What are we talking about? Second of all, dude, you had to put $30 of formula on here because you're going into the
$55.
$55.
Formula is $55.
$55 of formula because you wanted to go renovate someone else's house.
That's
yes.
Yes.
Yes. That took money away. Now you guys have to make a required $356 minimum monthly payment from your checking account to the Home Depot card so that it does not have back accrued interest hit in February. Meaning, when she has to go get $55 baby formula, that money no longer exists because of your Home Depot ass dumb decisions.
True.
Wow. Oh my goodness. A breakthrough. An absolute breakthrough. What a joke. 36 minimum monthly payment on here, balance $1,026.53. Apple Bill, and Animal Registry. This wasn't baby formula.
Oh, the Animal Registry, they returned back.
This wasn't baby formula.
I thought it was.
Apple Bill. This wasn't even baby formula. What are you talking about? What are you getting?
I know one of them is the Crunchyroll. One of them is...
You Crunchyroll. Why do you think you're allowed to have Crunchyroll right now?
It's the only thing we like to watch.
I don't give a YouTube's free. I don't care.
Not the same.
It's not
anime.
Crunchyroll. You're right. It's YouTube, but it is free. That's the biggest thing that makes it not the same.
Yeah.
You can't afford to live. I don't give a Open your phone right now. Crunchyroll, iCloud Plus, cking World Premium, and Olive Holistic Food Scanner. And we've had a lot of subscriptions that we've canceled recently, including Hair AI that just expired. Pock. Sweepy, home cleaning service. Oh, f you.
No, we weren't
Design
paying.
Creator
No, that
Space?
Sweepy wasn't a home cleaning service. It's an app for tasks around the house.
You were paying for that?
I paid
She
$7
paid for a
for
lot.
anything else. That Pock and Cakey is for my kids' entertaining apps.
They are going to grow up in literally the grandparents' house because their parents can afford to take care of them. So let's get them apps. Delivered this month, a nice 8-drawer dresser, 55-inch. F you guys. What are we doing on Amazon?
We needed a new
Breast
dresser.
pump, I'm good with that. F***ing squeeze the tits. We got to do it. Baby's got to eat. I'm vibing. F the dresser. Get some racks and some clothes hangers. You're trying to we're scrapping right now. We're scrapping. If you can't afford to live, we're scrapping. Like, we're not investing in furniture into this place that we're not going to be in long term, probably. Baby sun hat, that's fine. Liquid hand soap refill. Yeah, hand soap refill is a good way to do it. Body measuring tape. Okay, listen, you were pregnant, so you were fat. Get over it.
No, that was recent. I was doing a nutrition program to lose the rest of the baby weight.
Is it healthy to be tracking the circumference?
I had to measure
of
for
gut?
my trainer. It's to measure my
Your
arms
trainer couldn't
and
manage
everything.
you?
Huh?
Oh, your trainer couldn't measure you?
It wasn't in person. It's online.
Hey.
Yeah. I tried to find the cheapest one. When we moved, I couldn't
It's
find
not the
one I
worst.
had.
Dish drying rack, vitamins, hairbrush, hair mask, hair dryer.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
sure you
stuff
had
for my
one,
hair.
but okay.
No, I have never.
You
I
have
haven't
never
bought.
had a hair
I
dryer?
haven't bought my own hair dryer before, and I have very curly hair. So
What are you doing before? Well, the
Gel.
dresser's the bullshit.
yeah. Well, we needed the dresser. The dresser that we've had for the last 7 years.
Yeah, but why invest in furniture in this place? It doesn't make sense. Get a fucking rack and get hangers.
Because there's ones we're
Fine.
gonna keep. We never.
We don't know. You don't know what your living situation is going to look like after this. You do not know that. You do not know that.
I don't plan on changing anything.
You do not know that. You don't know what the layout of the next place is going to be like. That's impossible to say. You might want to keep it, but you don't know.
Oh, I like it. We had to change.
And you're out there paying for Pokemon Go raid passes and Pokeballs?
Yeah, that was so I was
That you recently got back into?
yeah.
Apparently? Great.
Started
That's
back
what we
in
need to
Disney.
live.
When we went back to Disney to entertain our kids in
the
lines.
I downloaded it and then I got hooked again and played a little bit. And I used to play I used to do it so in the mornings when I would wait for my client, I'd go walk and get steps and I would play and it was dumb. Yeah.
And you're getting back into it.
No, I stopped already.
What?
Yeah.
I b***ed him out about it a couple of times
There
until
it
he
is.
stopped. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him you better lock that card right now so you don't get charged
By
anything.
the way, Quicksilver late fee this year. 100% a late fee.
Great.
Not even a question asked. So that's 3 of the credit cards we've looked at so far. Yeah, you guys are great. Come on, you set yourself up as I'm doing better. Everything's so good. Last 6 months, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you. fuck you. I have the statements. Shut the fuck up. You're not going to lie your way through this. That's not what's going to make your finances better by pretending your finances are good when they're not. Shut up. Interest this year, 300. We're at a 30% interest rate. And everything else, are you moving it all? Are we selling everything? Are we getting storage units? Are we moving everything into the garage? How are we doing this?
We have stuff in storage currently.
A storage unit?
Yeah.
So we're paying for a storage unit.
Yes.
Why not just it? How long are you going to be at the parents' house that you're investing in?
It's not furniture and stuff that we have stored in the storage unit. It's all of our like extra clothes and stuff that we can't fit in the storage unit.
We just finished the room. So we just finished the room.
We have a lot of our kids' stuff in the storage unit because we don't have enough space in the house for it.
And get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's, I can't even remember now.
What kind of consumerism bullshit says get rid of it? If you're not going to have it in your house for them to even enjoy, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, but we just finished. Since we just finished the room where we just took out all our main stuff, like our clothes and stuff, starting to put it away, and we're planning on to empty it out this month so we can get rid of it.
You better. What does it cost?
$79.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys just don't have that flexibility.
Yeah.
$26 in this Cash App account.
Yeah.
Wing Dixie Company.
That's the grocery store.
Okay, what are you doing and getting $8 from the grocery store? I know that's bullshit. It always is. It never. No one goes to the grocery store in the United States of America in drivable infrastructure and picks up $8 of groceries. What did you get?
Holy shit, I don't remember.
What you getting?
No, every once in a while
What are
when
you
I
stopping
plan
in
on
and getting
cooking.
some bullshit?
No.
There's no way. I don't believe it.
No.
one does the European way.
So the way I plan out with groceries is sometimes when my client calls off, I go and do groceries. I do I figure out what I'm going to cook that same day. I go and buy pasta, the pasta and the sauce. And
I hope so. I'll take your word for it. But usually that is not how this works.
We cook a bunch. And then
I try not to buy
Personality.co. Personality.co.
I was trying to figure that was something before we applied for the show. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for work. It was
Dairy
like a personality thing. Yeah.
And PDQ Naples, $5.44.
Yeah, that was food. And that was a meal for my son. Every once in a while, we'd have to take him to work with me. So I'd have to get him something to eat.
Oh, Hyundai Santa.
Yeah, that's a Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. Fuck.
Yep.
It's at a 7.5% interest rate, guys. It's not great.
Nope.
Great, but we have to get a brand new car, or else every car is shit, and we definitely can't get it looked at by any kind of mechanics at all, ever. This isn't a $53,725, and we'd rather live with our parents than get a car that we.
It was the carryover.
This is ridiculous. This is insane. Minimum monthly payment of $857.75 is disgusting, and this is for one of the cars. What in the America are you guys? This is insane. This is crazy.
We couldn't fit our kids in the Elantra he had.
Come on. So we had to get a $60,000 car. I don't want to hear it. You can fit people in cars that aren't $60,000. What's it worth?
Sure, I think I looked recently. It's only worth like 30 with the miles I have.
It's worth 30. You're underwater by half. This is one of the worst equity positions I've ever seen in a car. What the are you guys? You can't get rid of this. There's nothing you can borrow to make the difference make sense. This is insane. This is disgusting. This is insane. A $53,725, and you guys are cutting your income in half. You're going to be what, like a $5,000 household here in a second? Good luck. Literally, a fifth of your income is going to go to a Santa fucking Fe at 7.5% interest. That it's worth almost half. Oh my fucking kill me. This is insane. When did you get this? When possibly?
April or March.
Oh, why? Listen, okay, get a new car, but why a $60,000 car?
Because she doesn't believe in used cars.
Yeah, but why a 60?
It was the carryover from the trade-in.
How much?
It was a $15,000 carryover. The Hyundai Elantra, we couldn't fit the two kids in
You used to have a Ford F-150 at 0% interest, but you made them trade it in because you couldn't climb into it?
And when I was pregnant, I
pallet,
couldn't climb into the truck.
There was no other
And we were only driving
options.
one car. No.
Oh my get her a ladder, a step stool. No, seriously, a step stool. I don't care.
I offered everything, and it was consistent.
Buddy, we don't trade in a 0% interest rate car that we can maybe afford for something we're absolutely insane.
I can defend him on that. He did fight me on that a lot. I was the one that pushed him.
Yes, and he should have. You were being
policy.
ridiculous. You were getting pregnant brain.
And I kept fighting, and it was consistently every day. I got home from work. I can't with this car. This car's driving me insane. I can't. The kids in the back, blah, blah, blah. And it was every single time. It was all 24/7 until I got her the car that she wanted.
This is insane. This is insane.
Well, that's my car, so I don't. That's on my credit.
This is one of the most insane cars I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Why are you guys doing this to yourself? And then your lease is another $876 a month? What have you guys done?
It was
What have you guys done?
So that car that we traded in.
Oh!
So the 0% interest Ford that I traded in, I got her a Palisade.
How long's your lease?
4 years.
And you drive a lot? Do you go over the miles? Are you projected to go over the miles?
No, we'll be good. We got $12,000 a year, and
since he's going to be in nursing, he's going to be close by.
If you're okay with $12,000 a year, you could have got another fucking car that would have lasted years.
It was going to cost more.
A regular car. What are you doing? What are you going to do when the lease is done? What's your plan? What's your big plan, guys? Because you guys are
So
how long into the lease are you?
We just started.
Only a couple of July. We started July.
Oh,
yeah.
You're having this for $176.91 a month for 4 more years. This is insane. $857.75 plus $876.91. We're talking $1,734.66 when you make 5,000 hours a month coming up here, if you're lucky. Oh, that is 35% of our income is going to cars, depreciating assets. And that's not even true because guess what, guys? That lease isn't sticking around. You're going to have to buy it at the end or get another one.
Yeah.
So I traded in that 0% interest Ford, and I got her the Palisade, and then that car she had from 2021.
Yeah, I had that car from 2021. We were sharing it for a year and a half, driving him to work, and then I was working doing Amazon, DoorDash, and everything while I was pregnant.
Oh, and what's nursing school going to cost?
It's going to be $36,000.
Over how long?
It's 16 months starting in January.
How are you paying for that, you
Student loans.
Student loan, yeah.
This is ridiculous. You guys have fucked it. This was so correctable until we got to the cars. And now we're
And my Palisade was causing issues. As soon as we hit the 100,000 on it, this past April, found out with multiple mechanics that the motor was giving out.
Yeah.
So had to get rid of the car.
Yeah, our mechanic told us, he's like, yeah, I recommend you get out of this car before it blows up on you, and then you have a payment and no car.
checking account. $292.
That's yours,
for
babe.
people making 6 figures. This is fucking insane. What?
No, that's his. Yeah.
Zelle, Cash App.
That's sending it to her, yeah.
Yeah.
To make the payments and everything.
What are you getting at Target for $26? Target's unknown. It could be bullshit. It could be good.
I don't know. Probably some fruit
Stuff
or
for the
something, yeah.
kids.
Or whatever.
We do
Uber Eats! Uber Eats!
Yeah.
Cash App, Zelle, Crunch 6.
Crunch Fitness, the gym.
$5? That's all it is? You got something at Crunch.
Yeah, it was
You
probably
got a little drinky.
protein, yeah, or pre-workout or something like that.
Pre-workout? Dude, that doesn't make any sense. That's just so fucking expensive per serving. Again, I advocate for them super hard. I will get you literally free samples of Gamer Subs. You scoop that into the shaker, shake it up. That is 20 Gamer Subs.
Yeah, not Gamer Subs. I have a different one.
Okay, well, do Gamer Subs. It's literally 25 cents per serving. I'll get you a 10% discount or something like that, or free samples, link in the description below. Instead of these $5 energy drinks or pre-workout Dude, gamer stuff. Dude, this tastes so good. This is my afternoon. We're filming this in the morning, so I'm drinking coffee. This is my afternoon energy. It's so good. 25 cents per service. Or per serving. Instead of your stupid $5 thing. This makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense. Again, we got 10% off even. It's already even better. So 10% you're saving from the 25 cents. Like, what the are you doing? This is so stupid. There's so many options out there instead of stopping in and getting your chip. Spacebox, pizza, Cash App, Spacebox, McDonald's,
Spacebox
Subway.
is the storage unit.
McDonald's, Subway, and Trumpo, Encanta, Pollo Encanta, Starbucks, Burger King, Amazon, McDonald's, Zelle, bullshit. Primo water? You're going to get fucking water things?
No, we fill up the gallons that we have. Since we live in with the well water, we can't drink the water. Yeah.
Zelle. Pre-workout or energy drink, probably. There's the storage. The storage hits like every other day?
Yeah, I don't freaking know. I noticed
Starbucks, Amazon, Ross, Amazon, Zellen, Zuli's Header, Zellen, Cash App, Fresh Bow, ATM cash withdraw $200. Who knows where the that went? Cash App, $132. This is crazy.
That's to pay for daycare.
This is crazy. Yeah. Okay, that's fine, but this crazy. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. That is insane. What are we doing? And again, the $5 purchases, it makes no sense, dude. Just use my link for the fucking gamer subs. Please. I promise it's so delicious. Listen, I'm a fat so I got good taste. It's so good. And you get it's the same. It's the same, so much more affordable, and it's so good. Use code Caleb. Lily. So is this you?
Yeah, that's the bank that I have.
Pollo Tropical, Prime, Amazon Prime Video, McDonald's, Wendy's, some bullshit, Scooter's Coffee, Prime Video. We're renting or buying all the time on Prime Video. Some bullshit for groceries, hard to say. Disney Plus, McDonald's, Hair by Taylor, $335.
That was my hair.
$335.
I wanted to get my hair done. I hadn't had my hair done in 3 years.
Well,
that's the only thing I wanted after having
You're
the
more
baby.
than you were probably 3 years ago, so I don't know if we're doing that. I'm sorry. I mean, get your hair did, but like, I don't know if we're going all out at that point. Pepper Burrito Instacart subscription. F you, go to the grocery store. Scent Hound.
Yeah, no, I got that money back.
Who are you trying to... Who are you trying to goon up?
Was for our dog where we had to put him down. That's the reason why one of the credit cards were...
That's very sad.
But that was a subscription that we pay for monthly to get him to take a bath every week. So it was at a grooming salon over there. It's a chain that's in Florida.
Uber Eats, McDonald's. There's the subscription again. Amazon Prime. I think groceries. There's the dog subscription, Fandango, and Uber Eats again.
Yeah, the Fandango's the movies.
This is fucking ridiculous, dude. And $1 in this account, I see savings to save our fucking life.
Yeah.
There's more water. This is insane, guys. Like, what are we doing? Your bullshit spending was off the charts for something. We can't even afford life. Your minimum monthly payments on debts alone is $2,383. So half our income that's about to be during school. And that's, hey, you're actually going to be borrowing more. That's going to be great. $2,383.99. Good the luck. Your new rent was $800, you said, I think?
$700.
$700? Or do you have to pay utilities, internet, or anything?
No.
Okay, $700. Very good. Income is going to be about $5,000. That's what I'm putting in, right? Isn't that what we're projecting?
It's about 60. It'll be 64.
Okay, 64. Mm-hmm. Good. Net?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And that's if
just a little.
And I
that's if she doesn't drop her client.
That's while he's waiting for his second client to get through the process. So
yeah, and then
they'll probably won't be for another
phone bill.
We have US Mobile, so we pay annual.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's similar to Helium, which we like. So that's
I compared it. US Mobile was cheaper.
Yeah, it was like $300 for the whole
Helium,
year.
you can get a $0 plan, so I don't know if that's true.
Oh,
but gotcha.
Not the unlimited. Yeah.
Yeah. Transportation, gas, vroom, drive. We drive a lot.
Yes, it's a
$400 a month for me, and then
yep. I told you we drive a lot.
And then how much?
And then it's $300 a month for me.
$700. That's gonna fuck us. And car insurances.
It's going to be $320 a month starting since we just moved. It changed.
Necessary food. How does the food work in the house living with the parents?
His parents normally cook a lot, but because I still need to get baby food for the baby, because she can't have solids
I'll let you
yet.
contribute $500 to the overall pile. I don't think you need to do that much, but we'll see.
I always do more than that.
Well, don't. It doesn't sound like you need to.
Well, because I still cook and stuff for my kids because they don't cook very healthy. They cook a lot of greasy stuff.
So 700, can I get you to 7?
I normally do.
You normally, but I don't give a what you normally do.
Seven's
I could do
fine.
700.
Compared because if they're still cooking, we're
I
going to take
normally do
advantage of that.
around,
Not in a bad way, but KTP fund, anything else you need to survive, we should be able to do about 250. 250. Now daycare, how much?
And daycare is $530 a month.
Okay, 530. Gotcha.
We have our son's aftercare program.
Yeah, how
That's
much?
$309 a month.
Okay, 309. That's okay. Medical health care. Is there anything co-pays on a monthly basis?
No.
Good. Gym, how much? And trainings, all that stuff,
So one.
It's like $200 for him.
including your training?
No,
I'm
she
not doing
doesn't.
it anymore.
200? Kill me now. I know we just lost a dog. Very sad.
Yeah.
Very sorry. Do you have any more pets?
No, that was
Okay,
the
so
only
no
one.
pet food, no pet insurance. And I wouldn't get one again yet.
Oh no, he cost a lot. He had a really bad skin allergy, so I was paying $130 for his
We
food.
can get a pet again at some point, but just not now.
No.
Don't plan on
Subscriptions, let's say $30.
Yeah.
Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I have not taken account?
It's my student loans. For some reason, they weren't there.
What the f?
Yeah,
How much?
$6,300.
What's your minimum monthly payment?
My minimum is $43, but I always pay $50.
43.
Yeah, $43.51. And the interest.
Add 43 to the debt payment. Plus 700, plus 700, plus 320, plus 700, plus 250, plus
I have my life
530.
insurance.
Yeah, how much?
$23.58.
Plus 23.58.
So
$6,189.57 to survive. This massive income drop, we're only going to have $210 left over. 210.43. That means with your debt, including if we buy out the car, including the new student loans, including your student loans, which will be added, what did you say, like 16,000? How much did you say?
It's 36. But another reason why we came on the show
it
and
works
stuff.
through Ed Financial, so
Yeah,
it's probably not. It's gonna be deferred, I'm sure.
It will, but that will bring you guys to a total of $147,215.77 of debt.
That's if I go to school right in January. I haven't signed up
Listen,
yet.
I'm
in
not
October.
necessarily against school. It's just like, I don't know. But all I'm saying is that takes 699 months to pay off.
Yeah.
It takes 60 years to pay off. Honestly, what I would do in order to get out of this Hyundai, because this is what's going to kill you. Couple options. Yeah, maybe we delay school and you guys do everything in your power to keep up the 6-figure income.
Yeah.
Beat down this debt as quick as you can, then go to school and change careers and all that stuff. You just got to beat, and hustle, grind. That's what I would rather you do.
Yeah, I could do it.
And I think with that, bringing in the $10,000 net, you can pay this off in, at that point, probably a couple years. And then we go back to school. And that'd be fine. Or we go through bankruptcy and also lose the car.
No, we've done debt consolidation before. So
Well, that doesn't work. You have to change. Well, before you ever consider anything like that, you have to change your behavior for multiple months.
Yeah,
I think we're putting off school. I think we're even putting off switching your career path. You're working your ass off. You're working more than you've ever worked in your life. And you're tackling the debt. And in a few years after you've paid off all the money, have a fully funded emergency fund, which is 6 months of your living expenses required to live, then we can go do these things. And then you need to catch up in retirement because I didn't see retirement.
Yeah.
yeah.
We need to start contributing about 20%.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is, I think, the grind from here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, join us for an extra 20 minutes of the episode where we can cover extra things that we can't say in the main episode in the Financial Audit Post Show. Let's get through Hammer Financial Score first. Spending and a budget, 0 out of 10. Debt score, no collections, but this is that car situation, 80 years to pay off your debt or whatever, 61 out of 10. Emergency fund, no savings, 0 out of 10. Retirement, no retirement, 0 out of 10. Real estate, nothing, 0 out of 10. Hammer Financial Score, rounded up to 0.5 out of 10. Get yours at calebhammer.com and click that join button. Join Hammer Elite for 3 premium shows posted every single day, Monday through Friday. And we'll see you in the Financial Audit Post Show. Well, me. Apparently there's more debt.
Out of daycare to put them.
Kill me now.
For my grandmother and then for my aunt.
I'm gonna die. That's insane. Exclusive members content. Click the link in the description or pinned comment below and watch thousands of hours of extra and uncensored content.